So this will be a brand new series I'll be starting up called Protect Your Legacy, and this will be Volume 1 starring Dwight Howard. And man, we are in some interesting times right now with players in various sports trying to enter the current media landscape. And make no mistake about it, when Shannon Sharpe landed that explosive interview that went viral with Cat Williams, there's not only many athletes chasing that same viral moment, but there's also understanding that Shannon Sharpe kind of established himself in the media ecosystem as being one of those top guys. And he can cross over not only in the sports world, but as well as the entertainment world. And now we see his profile landed him on ESPN, as well as still having his show with ties to Fox Sports. So in this segment right here, we're going to see Cam Newton commit the ultimate act of violation, the ultimate act of treason among other athletes throughout the various leagues. And it really opens up Pandora's box, because we've never seen this before with someone interviewing someone's baby mother. And Cam Newton does live a very similar lifestyle to Dwight Howard. But that's why I say, Dwight Howard, protect your legacy, because him not making the All NBA 75 is a travesty in itself. Let's not forget, when we were supposed to get the LeBron versus Kobe NBA Finals, Dwight Howard out of nowhere put an end to that, easily eliminating LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. But in this segment right here, Cam Newton opens up Pandora's box by sitting with Dwight Howard's baby mother, Royce Reed, 1 of 5. And a few things came into light. Not only a story about LeBron James and his sort of sentiment after finding out Kobe Bryant had passed away, but Cam also fishes for that viral moment by asking certain questions about Dwight Howard's lifestyle. But to start this off, Cam asked Royce Reed, Dwight's baby mother, of why exactly she's doing this interview. You guys check it out, and every once in a while, I'll check in.
People talk and they say, oh, Royce has been talking. And I'm like, not really. I didn't really, do an interview until the one with Carlos King, because I couldn't. So I tried to dance it away. I tried to work it away, and I'm still being punched. So when I'm looking at these other women and I'm listening to their stories, and they're getting punched too, and it's not them that's the problem, it's the other person that's so much bigger, it's giving them just a space to speak. That's my goal.
Now, when you say you've been silenced, that's a very powerful word, but in what way and who?
I was literally silenced by a document, Dwight Howard. And what's crazy is he didn't realize by us having this new agreement that now allows me to speak, because it null and voids the old one. But that's also why all the records are unsealed. Congratulations. So when I was doing the show, we are initially on it together. So when I went to pitch the show, which is why they sent me, because I was actually still with an athlete, I pitched at all these stations. It got picked up. And then we broke up because it's in my series. But he cheated on me. And I went off. I was Twitter strong back then, like, oh, this motherfucker, right? And he got pissed off, and then he had all his attorneys write up all these things, and, well, we just want to make sure if she's still going to do the show that she's not going to talk trash about him. Okay, I don't want to do this to talk trash about you. We're not even together. I don't even want you on the show. Yeah. So I was fine with that. The next day, my attorney asked me to come down to his office. And I'm like, for what? He's like, I need you to sign this agreement. What agreement? Basically what we said yesterday. Okay. Right. I get down there. He's rushing me to sign it. And this is another reason why I keep everything. That's why I have all these phones. Read everything, even when someone is telling you to hurry up, because I trusted this man. And he basically had me sign an injunction where it says I could not speak his name, show my child's photo, say my child's name, say his name, be around anyone that knew him. And if you even spoke about him, like we're doing right now, even if you were talking to one of them, I would have to get up and walk out. And it didn't say till death. It said till the end of time.
Perpetuity. That word. Well, I don't know if it said that.
No, end of time.
Like.
End of time. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Now, he did silence her, but the only thing she kind of left out is you came to an agreement because he provided some financial services. But then again, it's amazing how at the time, Royce Reed only had Twitter to go off on and kind of voice herself and her experiences. Fast forward into today's times, man, some of these guys, man, they mess with the wrong woman, man. It's over. There's so many outlets willing to pay her. It's almost like a career now. She can go from OnlyFans to being with the athlete, to break up, to just doing interviews, and even having her own show. It's a full career now. That's why I named this segment Protect Your Legacy. And for Dwight Howard, he got to protect himself at all times. And for Cam Newton, he continues to fish into the personal lives as he begins to try to expose what's going on behind closed doors with Dwight. Like I said, man, Cam Newton, he is chasing that Shannon Sharpe profile. As right now, he has begun his journey on ESPN, but he wants that top spot. And going viral, no matter what the costs are, is the ultimate goal.
Yes, quarantine, when people ask, oh, why do you keep going back? It ain't no keep going back. It was 2009 and then 2020. Yes, I thought that he changed because of how he was acting after Mimi passed. All of us thought he changed. He put on this whole front and was like, it's about the kids, you know, God has come to me. Like, I mean, y'all, he put it on thick. And at first I had said no, but when Mimi passed and he started calling and I don't know what to do. That's not crying.
Who is Mimi?
Melissa, she was the 5th baby mother.
Okay.
Yes. But he's not crying and all this on the phone. And you start to feel bad. And like, well, damn, the world is really about to shut down. I have a whole boyfriend, but he done got me worried. But my boyfriend, he's like, well, I can't come there. He's like, if you really do feel like that, I'm against it. But if you feel like you just really need to go somewhere, then go.
Damn.
So I went. He told me to leave the second day after he told me that, after I told him about the story he told us about LeBron. He was like, you need to leave now. Why? He's like, because he's going to try and manipulate him, or manipulate all of y'all. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, for him to tell you a story like that, he's like, Royce, why? Why did you need to know that?
Now, right here, we're about to see a little revealing to some of the insights of what was going on as LeBron James's name gets tossed into this. And we're going to get direct insight from Dwight's perspective of what went on when Kobe Bryant had first passed and some of the players' reaction when the team was on their flight back home.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not following. It was a subtle LeBron thrown in there.
He said that LeBron was not really crying or sad about Kobe passing. He said on the plane he had no emotion, and he was just like chilling, like everybody on the plane is upset, and LeBron was just straight face. He's like, the only time he got emotion was when he walked off the plane, and I think he walked off last, and he got in a car and like was like this. There's a video. He was like, that's the only time he had emotion.
And there is a video. I always found it odd that ESPN just had LeBron coming off the plane hugging Rob Pelinka, I believe it was. But ESPN quickly showed that just that one clip. And Dwight Howard saying this, you got to take it with a grain of salt because you never know. His son might have actually held LeBron to higher esteem than his own father as an NBA player. And sometimes guys can get jealous of that. So you never know if that dynamic was playing out. But also keep in mind, LeBron James, as the Laker captain, did not even make a speech during that memorial service that the Lakers held. Magic Johnson spoke, and all the longtime great Lakers also spoke, like Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan made an appearance. All of Kobe Bryant's colleagues and personal idols were able to make speeches, and LeBron had to sit on the side on that. So that's just something just to keep in mind. But as Cam continues to fish, he asked Royce Reed how was it like when she first met Dwight.
And, you know, I'm like, he's like green just like I am, but, you know, this is something he wants to try. And I'm like, maybe this is how you explore sex. And so it was, I didn't like it. But, you know, he would like my finger.
Ay, ay, ay.
I've never liked that.
I mean, we already here. Fuck it. Is he gay?
Yo, Cam said, fuck it. Cam, ask her what you brought her here for, man. Come on. And this is why I say guys are fishing for that viral moment. Cam wants that Shannon Sharpe profile because had he done his research, he wouldn't even have to ask this question. Dwight got involved in a quote unquote accusation of sexual harassment or just, you know, sexual abuse with a person that was a member of the LGBT community. And it's documented in court when they asked him, did he commit any sexual violation on this person? He said the act was consensual. So what does that mean? Think about it, Cam. He already answered the question on his sexuality. If he was a straight man, he would have been like, there was nothing that went down. But the fact that he said it was consensual, hey, there's your answer.
I think he's curious.
Have you ever witnessed him in some gay shit? Curious is one thing, but you ever witnessed him on some gay shit?
I have never witnessed him doing it, but
No. Because that's a strong, out of all this shit that we talking about, because you can't say that without.
Well, because I don't want to say, okay, you ever been in a house where you're like, how did we all get here? You know, like it is such a variety of people. And like you would never probably even speak in like just the regular world. It was like that. And this was at party night. And let's even back up a little bit. Christine had left because she found out that Dwight and I had started messing around. She had no idea. And he tried to pull us into the room to have a meeting. And he said, y'all want to pull out y'all toys? And she was like, what? You know? And I was like, what the fuck? Because that was his introduction into trying to have one
threesome.
of them. No. Well, I guess, yeah. But I was saying the polyamorous thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But
That's still a threesome.
I know, but
Okay.
well, yeah, if he's asking about toys. But anyway, she ended up leaving, like, I think the next day, because she, like, lost it. I was laughing. I thought the shit was funny, because I was like, why would you even try me like that?
So, back on track. The parties.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever witnessed him being with another man in the bedroom?
Yeah. All the time. They took mushrooms together. And then they were, like, in the bed moaning and, like, touching themselves. Yeah. But they said that's an effect of taking mushrooms. I didn't take them. I pretended to, but I didn't take them. I spit it right out.
What kind of fucking response is that? Oh, man. Dwight. You got to protect yourself at all time, fellas. This is crazy. Oh, man. Cam just violated and opened Pandora's box with this type of interview.
Because why would I take mushrooms with y'all? I don't even know you like that.
This is still the same party or a
No,
party?
I'm sorry, I'm like jumping around, but this is actually, I want to say the first, second, third day we were there.
This was still quarantine.
Yeah, but it was like way in the beginning when they tried to get all of us to take mushrooms. It's like way in the beginning. But then I think it was like the second day.
Okay,
Yeah.
now this is another question that sparks concern. Where the fuck are the children?
And that is facts. Yo, their whole household is chaotic. No offense, even this broad right here. She and Dwight, they're all chaotic, man. But Dwight, you got to protect their legacy because it's not looking good. It's bad enough you got into a beef with Kobe after everyone knew he was all about winning. and then the league had left you out the NBA 75, and they in a way kind of forgot that you killed LeBron in 09 to get to the finals. So there is sort of an erasing of what you brought to the game. But again, in this new media landscape with the players trying to insert themselves as prominent figures within that ecosystem, a lot of them chasing for that viral moment is going to throw others under the bus. And Cam Newton, I'm shocked that this actually came from him, because he's lived the life. He has the stripper girlfriend, the stripper baby mother, numerous baby mothers, just like Dwight. And just interviewing one of them just to get the secrets out, just to go viral, man. Huge violation, but it wouldn't shock me if other athletes begin to chase this model. That's how crazy this landscape is. But hey, Dwight, man, you definitely got to protect yourself at all times.